Greetings. Do you seek a world where the commonplace is rare and the unusual is everywhere? Then welcome to
Pauperganda. Pauperganda.
Hello, it's Friday and we're doing the Hexproof thing today. I totally agree with a lot of content providers, producers out there saying that Hexproof is a good place to be right now. So I'm going to throw my hat in the ring and see how I do with kind of a hybrid list that I tweaked and modified here and there. We've got 4 sands, 1 vestige, and the rest forest with 2 gardens for a total of 19, about 1 more than usual. So Rosamond and Mr. Carey, good to see ya. We got 4 Ethereal Armors. I run 3 Mutagenic Growth main. There are some Electricities showing up main in my Boros Bully list. I run 2 main. This has just become kind of the thing, and it's very relaxing to just try to throw on some Ethereal Armor onto your lone 1/1, and they use a spell, and boom, you've got the answer. Or it's a nice combat trick with all the trample we've got. Abundant Growth, obviously. 3 Rancors, kind of been like the normal number to run these for, just because I think you've got the extra copies of it in Armadillo Cloak. 4 Sprawls for in our creature side of it, our Gladecover Scout, Bogle, and Silhana. This is nothing new to anybody. What is new, I don't run, not that I don't like, I don't run the Pilgrim today. I'm running Commune with the Gods for a sort of, what would you call it, a bit of a nod to Boros Bully, throwing stuff in the yard, and we'll get to that once we get into our sideboard. 4 masks and 4 cloaks. So outside of Gut Shot, just about everything we throw in our yard can talk to Commune with the Gods, or we can fetch it with Commune with the Gods. So we got the 3 Gut Shots here. Moment's Peace. I'm running 2 Journeys and a Circle for all the Gurmag anglers and such. 2 Gnarlids, just a nice, again, Stompy and such, just be nice to have some sure way in. 1 Standard Bearer. I'm able to fib a little bit on these just because it's like running version 2, 3, and 4 with the other 3 Commune with the Gods. And Soul's Fire. Tron's okay to beat with Flaring Pain and such, but if they're running Dignitary Tron, I want to have a way that doesn't cost me the creature in Fling. So man, everybody's in the house chiming in. So going forward to today's shows and Monday's announcement. Announcement. I'm a little late to that party. The Pessimistic Scientist, hello, and good to see everybody. Yeah, so yeah, we've got that the big news that I know of is the quote-unquote Pro Tour. Whatever you want to call it these days, with that, you know, at the top of the show I put that little promo together for the place doing that. Very, very cool. Who would have thought? All we got to do now is and I'm kind of on board with the Ban Gush train now after reading Kendra's article that I linked on Facebook. Very good read, very good points. Seems extreme at first, and you hear her out, it's like, wow, you know, this goes down. So anyway, we'll see how we do here with this version. Like I said, I'm running about 1 more land than usual, and we'll see how this goes here. Hopefully we, what an ugly, ugly way to begin. I set all of this stuff to be already resized, and it's doing this to me. Okay, yeah, we want to play first. Let's see a creature. Well, we don't have a creature. We've got all our enchantments, but no way to draw them. Our mana's right, but I'm going to mulligan this because we don't have that many creatures. Got a creature, don't have the colors, but we can protect it a few ways. We'll keep this. Article was very good, says Ross. I totally agree. We'll throw this on the bottom. Yeah. We'll either get fixing or something else in the meantime. This is when I really like Mutagenic Growth. Not so much game 1. It's just nice to have. Keep somebody on the edge there. Go back and forth between that and Quasar Pride Mage. Being able to use the, what is that called? The Exalted Mechanic. To give your guy a boost and then enchant it. Costs you a turn, but Nim Chimsky's in the house. All right, Hod's here too. All right, I'm reading backwards, guys. Sorry about all that. But yeah, pretty big. I know Maverick Girl and me are about the first 2 to enter this thing, so hopefully not the last. I'm sure that won't be the case, but it's going to be very nice to be right here in LA and not have to go up to Seattle and travel all that time. So that'll be pretty cool. All right, now I was going to say at the top of the show, one of the other reasons to play Hexproof is the lack of Delver, because everything's out there kind of beating up on it right now. But it's going to kind of suck if we face this right out of the gates here. But we'll see what we can do here. I'm going to throw this on here. Not too afraid of bounce effects here. And we're going to attack, and hopefully we can use our Mutagenic Growth to get rid of his dude. If not, maybe next turn. Let's see how they value this. A strange play indeed. Alrighty. What do we got? Alright, so in case there's days, I'm going to actually use the 2 life here. Pump it, probably get the person on a little like uneasy train. I wish that was infect, but alas, no, it is not. Yeah, nobody expects Mutagenic. I think it's the oh, what's that card called? Mental Misstep, I think, in Modern. It's just so good. If you're turning things sideways, like I said a few weeks ago, I think you have to have a reason why you're not playing that. All right, so not quite sure what we're up against. I'm just glad I saw Wilds, because if it's red, don't have to worry about it too much. If it's Dimir, we're a little bit anticipating that. What I don't want to run into is like maybe like Mezzel's build of just pure, you know, counter, counter, counter. The format bans restrictions will be updated on Monday. Ah, okay, yeah. I'm slow to wake up on days like today. All right, our mana's right. Let's just get real lucky and draw into a Ethereal Armor here. That'd be really nice. Let's see what we get. Come on, come on. Updates are happening. Yeah. What's the consensus? I think it'd be pretty extreme if everything Kendra wrote about goes down, but it sure make for kind of a Wild West of the new format. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. J Biles 23. Yeah, I take it a little bit different on it. I like to kind of go in with Mutagenic Growth. It's never dead. Kind of show the hand sort of thing. Like the person's gonna have main deck hate for it. Good times. Yeah, I was, like I said, I was kind of on the fence about just about everything that was on the ban list until I read that article. And I, like a lot of you probably, you know, you sat there and went, well, what about, and then, you know, I kind of caught myself, and it was, like I said, I give it high praise. I think it really deserved it. That article is one of the best in a long time. I think, what was his name? David Schaefer used to write similar fashion, just really well thought out stuff, and no typos, no nothing. So very good read. Maybe Shiraz can link it in the chat, or just go to our Facebook page and check it out there. Either, whatever's easiest. But yeah, I'm going to Samba Rams in the house. All right. I'm going to be pulling for anything to do with Ghostly Flicker being banned, because it'll be nice to just open up sideboards and not have to rely on Fairy Macabre, and then it being in your hand, and then because of that logic, you're needing to run 4 of them, and yeah, etc., etc. It's you just got to open up things nicely. I think there's going to be a few more options, but okay. Well, let's definitely not run into either a Daze or an Electrickery here. That'll teach us. Let's see. Gush went. Oh, I see. Yeah, Gush has really made its weight known. And there's some new mechanic that was being discussed about being able to right click and like kind of yield to something ongoing with Magic Online. So I'm actually glad we drew this. I'm going to throw this on here in case there is a Daze. Have fun with that, Fairy Macabre. And I will attack with both. I'll be happy to take out a Fae if he wants to roll that way. As it sits now, feels like we might have this one. Ouch! Damn. Spell Pierce. Oh, this feels like it might be... with Spell Pierce, this puts him on Delver Fiend, probably, I would think. Let's see if we can't get our Armadillo Cloak going here. Oh, Shiraz, I'm sure I'll post it up there if you don't mind, Shiraz. It's a pretty good resource to have. My only complaint was that it wasn't, it's not some eternal article like after Monday. It might be kind of irrelevant or kind of more of a historic in the past article, but no, Kiln Fiend. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is another deck I really don't want to see. But maybe we can hurt him bad enough that we can block with Ledgewalker. We'll see. All dependent on our draw here. That's why I leaned a little bit more on Moment's Peace over Spore Frog for battles like this, being able to kind of pitch stuff, go grab the thing you need, and then still have access to Moment's Peace if you're wondering. That's the logic anyway. Yeah. Yeah, Shirazma, they won't change anything. I know it'll be like, there is nothing banned or restricted. It'll be like, son of a gun, really? Okay. Well, this will... Let's throw this here. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll throw it there. Keep it on rolling. 6 and 3. Son of a gun. Well, we don't have the lethal here yet, but at least they can't tap our guy or shoot it, but they're probably just going to turn everything the other way. Now, this is frustrating because I wish I had... it'd be so nice if I could get them down to 2. I don't want to attack with both, which would get them to 2, because then just about anything they've got, Gush included, gets them through. But they might win the game with 1 life with an Apostle's Blessing here. I hope not, but it can happen. Yeah, there's been enough pressure on Wizards, I think, through a lot of just articles, Discord, and just kind of common perception. Plus, I don't think they want that to be the topic of conversation when March 2nd rolls around for the very first Pauper Pro Tour. I'm sorry I keep calling it that. I'm old school. Pro Tour sounds way better than MCQ. It sounds like some, I don't know, bladder disease on daytime TV to me. But yeah, I just call it the Pauper Pro Tour. It runs off. When it runs off the tongue, feels good. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Gush, we're probably going to get killed with it here if he's got it. Or finds Apostle's Blessing or some way to give this thing evasion. Or double strike. Lots of options. Playing a win here as far as being able to try to put it to him. So this is... I always write this as Fiend Clops, but... Yeah, so I thought we had a great matchup against Tron, which we do, but Dignitary Tron was something else. That's why I brought in Soul's Fire. Ooh, that's making me pay for... Well, at least he won't be... yeah, probably won't need to if he gives this thing double strike here. And we're toast. Just like that. Dramatic way to beat us, though, at 1 life. That's pretty cool. We'll start the match off with an L. Awfully close. Actually, can't get much closer than that, can it? And just to do it, we'll block. Not that it's going to matter. We're dead. The ban list. All right, here we are. Okay, so off to game 2. And super dead. Pop. Okay. Well, like I said, that's about as close as it gets. So, he saw our mutagenic tech. We'll bring in some journeys. Bring in some Moments Pieces. That's for sure. Not much going to be along the way of blocking. I'm actually going to lose 1 mask. A Rancor. I'm thinking of losing a garden. That is green. Alright. Standard Bear would be pretty cool to bring in, but pretty easy to target. I'm not sure if Standard Bear is going to be really the call there. Mike and Journey. Not expecting much combat. I'm going to lose a Rancor. Gotta get rid of 2 more things. I really want to keep mutagenic there. Rolas in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just like, oh my goodness, what am I losing here? I want to keep the Commune engine here going. I could cut down on 1 critter. Commune. Don't want to cut it much closer than that though. I've only got 1 Rancor now, leaning on Armadillo Cloak for any sort of combat that goes through. Now then. I'm going to roll with another... Just going to keep our curve super low. I'm going to rock like this. I really want to keep mutagenic just for the... you know, they're going to bring... Even though we've kind of tipped our hand and they saw it in game 1... It'd be kind of a fool not to. And it can also keep our Standard Bearer alive in a pinch too. So yeah, let's rock like that. Oh, they did, Shiraz. That's a good point. Leaning on a little bit early hate as far as one Silhana out. Like I said, don't expect much blocking going on, so I'm going to lean a little bit heavier on life gain and prevention. Yeah. All right, this is good times. We'll keep this. All right, opponent keeps their hand. We'll lead up straight away with this. And hopefully we draw into something delicious. Like us, they tend to keep one critter hands outside of the Delver of Secrets, which I think will let nibble us a long time ago in a galaxy or Pauper galaxy far, far away. I used to really like Asha's Favor when Delver was just everywhere, and I was just stuck on playing this because 3 mana asked for a hard counter, but I believe it gave it flying, first strike, and vigilance, and that was pretty much game over if it stuck against, unless they're running curfew or something like that. But ooh, alrighty. 18 to go, 21 here. Good times. This is a nice streaming deck. Not too much to think about with Boggles. Either win quick or lose quick. I don't know what's taking our opponent so long here. Maybe nature's calling. Who knows? Pour this in here. Got my coffee refill right off to the side. I am ready. Ready to be over caffeinated. All right. Well, shoot. I want to lean on this over the other sprawl just to try to draw either into a land, more answers, or hopefully mutagenic and or our first strike. Well, that's kind of strange. I'm going to pull this on here. This time we will not attack. Don't have any red to speak of as far as in this matchup, so I'm just going to pull white on this. Yeah, everybody's been saying that odds about it, so I was like, yeah, I was kind of looking for it. I didn't want to play a, that's fine. I actually like, I'm fine with this. Just because we've got so many more enchantments in our hand. It's a nice tempo miss by them. But yeah, it's, I've been on a Boros Bully kick, got 2 4-1s. Can't get that elusive 5-0. I was really hoping to hit, like anybody is, hoping right out of the gates, new tournament setup, you know, boom, get a 5-0, jump up there. So, but yeah, I'll probably, unless something crazy happens on Monday, I'll probably be playing the Bully in LA. Feel like a hypocrite not to. Yeah, that's why I'm not, other than the Khalni Gardens, I'm not too worried about it. It's funny how, you know, Young Wolf's a good card, but in Stompy and in Hexproof, it's just vanished. It's like crazy. And I like to run about 1 more land than usual here. Similar to many attacking strategies. Yeah, you want to have it as efficient as possible, but there's nothing worse than losing to your own list. I just wish I had a good thing to do with the extra lands. I thought about Sen's Enlistment a few times and such, but I'm going to pull green on this, then I'm going to trip this for white, and hopefully we can draw into something really awesome. Let's pull this on here, and yeah, I've already got white there, so I might as well put it on that. Be a wee bit careful for if he's playing Aura Flux on the side, who knows. Come on, give us a white. No. Well, I'd be happy to trade this scenario. I'll attack here, act like we got something. If we don't, we still got our backup creature. If not, we really need something of substance to show up. Okay, because we got Days back up here with our floating mana. Happy to trade here. What's he going to do? Has he got a mutagenic too? Oh, there it is. Well, it's like we hit for 2 instead. Good times. Everybody's playing it. All right, that's enough lands. As I just said, I'm playing 1 extra. Feeling like it this game. No more lands. Let's call for like a cloak followed by a mask. We took out 1 or 2 masks trying to lower our curve to keep up with the speed here. Just that with an average draw, they're going to be able to put it to us pretty quick. So we don't mind having this extra land because the Moment's Peace flashback, but we've got to draw it. Really excited. The new burn spell seems great. Yeah, has anybody played with it? How's it feel? What's the, you know, is it like foil? Do you want to run instead of 4? Do you want 3? Is it one of those things? I haven't. I know Little Fight's been super busy and still don't know where he's at. Actually, I talked to him just the other day, and so he's alive and well. But I honestly think he just forgets what day it is sometimes. But all right. Yeah, we're not really exactly applying the most pressure here, are we? Okay. Yeah, you know he's been our voice on YouTube for a little bit here, but jeez. All right, well, no sense in holding off. I'm going to put this on. Come on, let's draw something good, something that can protect. I want some defense. Well, that'll help. Let's pull this up. This will at least, now this is what I mean. This will throw maybe Moment's Peace in the yard. Depending on the metagame, you might want to go up to 4 if you like this build of it. But, oh, we're 1 off. Look at that. Painful, painful, painful. Well, at least we're not going to draw these 3 lands. That's nice. We've got 1, 2, 3 and the Journey. I'm gonna pull the Cloak, actually. And because next turn we're going to have Spell Pierce back up. If they drop a Fiend, etc., we're going to be able to both cast Cloak and Journey and keep us in the life race, because once these flip, it's going to get pretty grim pretty quick. But yeah, it's funny. The first matchup, expecting like the metagame, but as usual, you plan for A, B, and C, and X, Y, and Z show up. Let's see here what's going down. Are they going to flip? They flip. Apostle's Blessing in the house, and they're not tripping. Interesting. Boink. We'll throw that up there. Maybe they don't need to. Will Kiln Fiend make an entrance? Representing that they either are holding the Cyclops or not Kiln Fiend. I just want the flexibility to answer something. In that, yowza. All right, to Journey or not to Journey? Pretty sure that they've got an Electricity. I'm gonna make them have it. I've already shown them that we've got Mutagenic, but we're dead dog here. But only reason I'm going to kind of go in is because we drew the Bogle, but want a really quick clock if this doesn't stick. I think we might have to actually nab that insect if we do get Electricity here. Oh, all right, cool. Regardless, 6 is better. We might get Spell Pierced here. If he chooses one, we can at least nab the other one with this play. Yeah, Shiraz, but I was more concerned about Cloak sticking rather than Journey hitting. Now I can trip it for 2. But it still sits out there. I was considering using just Journeys instead of Gut Shots for things like, what am I trying to say? The, Brain Freeze for Standard Bearers and such on opponent's side. But all right, well, keeping us honest, we can't do anything with that. Let's dismiss this, and hopefully they don't drop something big. They're at 13, even though we really haven't hit them much. Boom, boom, boom. Got some cool freelance projects on the personal side, so can be rolling in it pretty indefinitely, I believe. Plastic surgery of all things, pretty cool. Not me personally, but the promoting it, yes. All right. Yeah, the only reason I went in like that, Shiraz, was the Bogle there. So, ugh. First batch of coffee, same water, same coffee, was really good. Man, that just tastes like a truck stop. Ugh. One card, but boy, we're going to be in single digits here with these double insects thrown our way. Now, you know, I was thinking like maybe I should bring in a COP blue. And I was like, what would that be good for except for those real stall 'em out games? And I'm like, this would be really good here. Minus Kill Fiend. Bam. All right. Well, that is not what we needed. My goodness. I mean, we're kind of dead here. Sorry to suck starting off like this, but it happens. If I attack and he's got any sort of spell, he kills it. We gain 3 life. I don't want to die to a lightning bolt, so I'm actually going to attack here. We could have mutagenic. They don't know. Might seem less appealing knowing that I've got another dude down. They've got one of many things. I'd just rather it be happening on their turn than mine. Be nice if we had a moment's peace out here, right? Yep. All right, well, at least we're going to do 2 to them, and we gain 3, but almost got them hellbent. So give us a little bit more turn. If they go all out, we can maybe drop a mask. You know, we could always commune, grab a mask, and then have Moment's Peace in the yard, too. Or we might be holding Moment's Peace, according to them. You never know. 1 card left. Hopefully it's not a gush, but I like their side of it. Played an island. We like that. Unless this is a gush, then we are pretty much dead. Yep. There's the candidate we want to see gone on Monday, or at least I do. 2 cards. Already in the we must block phase. There's some more. We don't have the fog. Come on over. Freebies. Maybe I should have played the bully. Wink, wink. Yeah, it's the first day the sun's been out in about a week in LA here. Been loving it. They're looking for the ultra trample kill. At the point right now, I've still got to block, block, block. Don't really see a way out of this, guys. I should probably just fold it up. It's only going to take a few seconds to see the bleeding stop. Whambo. Oh, they're just rubbing it in. I'm going to write the L already to start the day off with a lost to Delver Fiend. Never understand. I think it's just a harder deck to pilot than most people give credit for. Let's see. Well, I've got a block. I want to at least see the next card, which I doubt will do us any good. Oh, he doesn't have it. Wow, we're still alive. Interesting. I'm always surprised this isn't more in the top of the ranks. Now let's get a commune with commune. Let's get a commune. No. All right, we're dead. Dead to Delvers next turn, and just like that, we start the day off bleeding badly from an open head wound, and a Cyclops stepping on our dome with insects flying overhead. Yikes. Let's hope we're the aggressor in the next one. Saw you in rags to riches on camera. Curse sucks. Oh yeah, that cart. Hope you get to play more Pauper events like Raz this year. Yeah, well, I'm going to be at the Pro Tour for Pauper in about another month and a half, so hopefully that bodes well, and they don't have a camera there. It was funny because I'm so used to being on it because of this silly show, and then the 2 times I was on it were my only 2 losses of the whole day, so happens. I gotta get in contact with the guy that I beat me on camera with Affinity, and then I beat him in the I think it was the quarterfinals. Just one of those people, second you meet him, you're just like, wow, this is like really good friend material here. I was like, I've got his number written down on my notepad. It's in my son's room, who's just, my son, my youngest, is just so into Magic right now. We're kind of playing Pauper. I let him sneak in a few rares here and there, not really focusing on that too much. So it's he's really found the value. If you follow us on Facebook, out of the blue, and pun intended, he was sifting through blue cards, and he pulls out like Preordain, Brainstorm, gosh, all these like gems, and it's like, oh, I like these cards, and I'm like, oh my goodness, who am I raising? Good Magic player, but a blue one at that. All right, it's gonna be one of those days. I see. You got kicked is our opponent. I hope we don't get kicked. Let's play first, and hopefully we can do something. Yeah, we like this. We'll keep it. I'm actually gonna lead with the garden here. outside of, yeah, we'll lead with the garden. We'll sprawl next turn, call white, drop a Ledgewalker, and then we'll be safe because of Mutagenic. Kind of tips your hand. I mean, not many people playing Rallygond here, so I'm not too hyped. I actually haven't even gotten any of the cards. There's nothing that screen build around me except for that blue aristocrat or advisor or whatever. And I think any new province and the professor got that covered. I heard through the grapevine they were doing something along those lines, so that's all good. All right. Mana's right. This is feeling good. Let's hope this doesn't get countered. We'll pull it on white. Boink. And we'll throw this out. If it gets countered, that's all right. Now we got this. Hey, little fights in the house. All right. Ha. Okay, all right. So now the big question is Solidify going to be able to make it out here? Oh my god, don't tell me this is another Delver Fiend list. Please no. Just some honest islands. Good, we've got days back up. We can fall to some real counters. Eat a Spell Stutter Sprite here. No problem, my friend. It's all good. Yeah, Solidify and I are leading some crazy similar lives lately. I'm going to throw this out, ask for the real counter. What do you got? We're going to get it. Boom, Mana Leak. What are we playing against here? I'll say no to that. We'll throw this out there. Boop, doop. But yeah, it'll be cool. The first friend I ever learned to play Magic with in a group, my buddy Randy, and then he might be coming down for the Pro Tour. Little Fight might be coming across the country, and one of my other buddies, RJ, he's in town here, and then my other friend just got laid off in San Francisco area. He's gonna be hopefully coming down if job permitting, and we'll see what we can see. It'll be pretty cool. All right, Terramorphic Expanse. What the hell are we playing against? Mana Leak. All right. Can I please just get one of these damn things to stick? All right. 2, 3. I'm going to throw this on here. Come on now. Nope. There it is again. All right. No. Well, I'll play this then. We have to. I'm worried what this extra color is for. I think I'll attack with both. If he blocks, we can kill the Delver. Then he's going to have to commit. He's playing a very counter happy build here. Oh, I was hoping they'd do that. All right, well, I guess we'll keep it back. Probably the better play anyway. But for mana. No joke. Yeah, cross-country journey is not a cheap ticket. If you're multitasking, makes sense, but hopefully the seats are filling up quick. Everybody check out our new trailer that just did that. Other than posting it on Pauperganda, there was no angle to it. That was pretty historic times, man. Can't believe it. Loving it. Yeah, they must be really looking for a well, now the secret's out of the bag. They know that electricity, if that's what they're digging for. I'm not quite sure what this represents, but we got it handled. They'll still 2-for-1 us. 3-for-1 us, actually. We'll have to use Mutagenic. Mana Leak. I don't know. Some weird Azorius control. There's another blue. Maybe they're really into, they've got some graveyard mechanic. They're using the expanse just to find islands. I don't know. All right, well, I'll throw this here and just attack with the Ledgewalkers. All right, all right. Oh yeah, we lost the blitz match. We got blitzed. Even though it was a 2-0, that first one, our opponent was at 1 life, so that felt a lot better, but got a wee bit flooded in game 2. And when we did pull our Boros Bolian green trick with the Commune with the Gods. All it turned up were 4 lands, if memory serves, and instead of a Moment's Peace being thrown in the yard, which is what's supposed to happen in theory. Ooh, is this swamp? Alright, so Demir something. Gurmag Angler shows. Alright. Here we go. Easy call at this stage. They must have just been sitting on the swamp, using the Expanse to hide their intentions for a few turns there. Agreed, Mr. Carey. We've got COP Black for this matchup, as well as Journeys in our removal department. Let's see what we need. Silhanas are going to be MVPs here, with the ground attack being that gigantic. Of course, might be worth it to Doomblade a plant token, eh? Boy, really would like to pull either a Mask or a Armadillo Cloak here. Yeah, that's the funny thing with older laptops. If you don't fire them up like almost every other day, it's like they seem like old people. They slowly wear down. It's very strange. Okay. Feeling flooded again. This is frustrating. We're going to attack. Alright. I already know it's in one hand and another force isn't going to help, so I might as well make them think that we've got something. Brainstorm. Well, if the last 2.5 games are any clue, I think I might have gone a little overboard with maybe 1 too many lands. I'm running 19. Most lists run 18. Of course, we all know what happens the second you lose one of those, right? That's when you get flooded, but this is just a Delver day here. Definitely bring in some gut shots. I'm going to have to side in a lot. Our plants in the house. I'll hold this back. Block here. If it does have removal, like a Snuff Out or whatever, hopefully nice dead cards in their hand. Bad news, game 2, they're going to be able to bring in quite a bit of anti-removal stuff and make their deck hit that much harder. So, question being, you think we bring in the Aura Gnarlid? Or try to make them just completely... Let's pull a little bluffity bluff. I'll rock like this. Seen 1 preordain hit. So 3 will get me 2, 2 will get me that. Good grief, that thing hits. I think I have to sit back here. What do you guys think? Don't have to worry about Mutagenic as far as a defensive spell. If I attack, we're going to trade with a thing, and then he could just counter the Rancor, and then we'd be kind of, like I said last week and got teased for it, naked on the battlefield. I think we sit. This is game 1, matter or actual. Hopefully our luck turns for the better here. This is also hey-oh. All right. Darn it, son of a gun. Ooh-wee, does this flip? Oh, it flips. And now he's going to be able to see the truth. That is our less than stellar hand. All right. Augur shows up. Okay. And what do we see here? Mana leaks. Game 2. That's frustrating because we want to try to get off to a fast start, but yikes. Well, Monday's ban announcement can't come soon enough, and these first 2 rounds are any instinct for it. Being that we've, looks like we're gonna lose we lost the first round of Gush, well, we lose the second. Game 1, or this is Game 2, Match 1. He's keeping his Delvers spry. Nothing I can do about this except for blocking. Throw these dudes out. Now, do you guys think I should bring in the Aura Gnarlids? They might side out all of their snuff outs and such. Guess you could argue they keep 1 or 2 in for the tokens. So there's enough stuff I want to bring in. I mean, I want to bring in some journeys and the COP Black. I don't think I want to bring in gut shots just for some Delvers. They could really feel dead in my hand. Yeah, it feels that way, Mr. Carey, but we all know how Twitch days go. I ain't complaining. I'm doing pretty decently on the outside of the Twitch department. Yesterday I got 2 4-1s with Boros Bully, though. Experimenting with a 20 land build instead of 21. Yeah, I'm leaning on more of the surprise value mutagenic, and of course if it wins, it feels like a smart idea. Right now it's like, whew, would be nice to have a cartouche or 3. Well, that's not really going to help. If that flips, we've got that problem here. Play that, he knows what we have, but it's also going to help us with if he does have a mana leak. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, 9 in the air. We can still survive this. He can't really go all in. This is so frustrating. He's got Brainstorm, Preordained, he's Gushed. Can't really do much of anything. Guess I could kill the Angler. Oh, gotta go. Hope you good. Thank you for that, Mr. Carey. Yeah, hopefully I can turn it around, because this is not a good start. I guess there's only 2 options. You either start well or you start badly. This deck I expected to see, though, so let's see how games 2 and 3 go against it. It's all theory right now with the COP Black and some journey access and being able to fetch it with the Commune with the Gods. We'll see. Ooh, this is feeling brutal. Let's see. Yeah, the quote in this card that I'm sitting within this morning, one of my buddies, I heard him say that, and I was like, oh, that's a really good quote. So I put him right on there. Right. Throw these off here. Oh, we might win on time. What is going on here? Beautiful lands. A little Dread Pirate Roberts pirate ship going down there. Anybody liking the Princess Bride? Ugh, my goodness. You want 4 Delvers? I've got 8. My God. Well, hopefully they're leaning on a mana leak. Not that a mask is really going to put us that over the top. Yeah, 6 is good. That's a... Yeah, I'm just going to let that through. Yeah, we've lost this game. I'll try to keep my life total up. In the off case that we draw something. Never mind. Dropping. All right. A lot of L's so far. Maybe I should have gone with... I was thinking of going... And it's not that much different, but... Carve's list. He plays a pretty mean hexproof, has 1 swamp main and such, but don't have to worry about these. Mutagenic, I'm going to actually lose for this one. They saw him. We're going to lean on Commune, being able to throw stuff in the yard. That being said, we're going to COP Black journeys come in. Let's have a look-see. We've got our gardens to swap up edicts if they're even running them. Rancor could possibly come out. Yeah, I'm not worried about Geist because everything, they can't block any of our stuff either. Well, we lose a Rancor, maybe put in one Gnarlid. We've got 2 journeys. We can search for everything with Commune with the Gods, which lets us grab a creature or enchantment. COP black. So then all we'll really have to worry about is that. Let's see. I mean, Silhana might be... She can get blocked by the Stormbound Geist, but other than that, I don't see much interaction going down there. Moment's Peace, maybe one of them. They've got so much counter magic, though. I don't want to lean on that. I want to lean on trying to be the problem and being quicker and then having the answer outside of blue. So, what's up, Hex and Rouge? Hopefully you're bringing us some good luck, because we had 1 life. Our opponent was at 1 life in round 1, and we lost to Fiend Clops. This one's feeling a lot less competitive. We got crushed fast. All right. Well, let's rock. Let's see how this goes. I like Commune with the Gods in theory just because of that ability to throw everything in your yard, go grab something you need with the flashback mechanics, but in this matchup, not so much, but it is a good fetch card and being able to find the COP blacks and such. So, well, this is what happens when you have no land hands. Everything looks delicious because you're like, look at all these options, but we know we got to mulligan that. All right, boy, no lands against a black deck. A lot of counter magic. I think we got to ship this, guys, even though our lands are kind of right. Oh, I need your guys' help here. They're either going to start off with 2 losses right out of the gates. Oh, I mean, we could top deck something. This is a tough one. Because, you know, if our next card is a creature, that's great. We're out of foil, I mean, a day's range. Range. I know, it's not just me, right, Shiraz? It's ridiculous. Plenty of time here. But actually, what I don't like even more than the no creatures, 3 masks. It's like, oh man, it's so all in. I'm gonna pitch this, guys. We don't have a creature. The only thing going for us is our mana, a little bit of acceleration. Mulligan. We got to get a threat out. All right, I'll keep this. We got plenty of mana now. We'll throw that on the bottom. Oh, thank you for that, Jim Mouse. If you are indeed talking about me. Big assumption, right? All right. Let me, I'm just going to drop this here right now. Get it right. White. Boom. It's too bad my draws can't match the production value as it sits right now, but we'll turn it around. This, heck, I'm acting all doom and gloom. We could easily pull this one off. We got COP black after all. It's just we had a triple mulligan. Oh, thank you for that, Jim Miles. Making me... It's a welcome band-aid today, that's for sure. This is could definitely start off better. All right, please don't have a foil. Days I don't mind so much. All right, let's do this. No edicts, no edicts. Now where are those masks? Son of a gun. All right, well, I ain't gonna complain. Yeah, I am. Who am I joking? Yeah, who's all, anybody in the chat gonna be out there in LA to the Pro Tour? I thought the Seattle thing was really gonna be the only meet and greet possibility I'd have, but I know the professor's gonna be there. So if you don't want to avert your eyes due to the glare of my head, you'll be able to talk to him. That'll be pretty cool. All right. Yeah, that would be one expensive trip, Shiraz. Not even sure how much that would roll. Passport on top of everything else needed, right? All right. Well, I'll throw this out just in case they have access to an edict, maybe. The one issue I've got against the ban, I mean, I want the ban to happen on Monday with Gush and hopefully Flicker. But the one thing I do, like already you're seeing, like, see how the edicts are left out. So now Hexproof comes back. When Hexproof's back, then Delver sometimes comes back, or, you know, these like a Delver Fiend or things like that. So you can, It's a weak case, but you can make one. More than I could afford before looking it up. I swear, man, I feel retired already. This has been such a long drought for me, but wife's rocking and we're doing fine, so definitely been easier at other times, but no Whale of the Nim. Come on. All right. I'm not going to fall for a shrivel here. Man, where is our deck? Now it's like, here's all your creatures. I mean, we got good blockers, but not sure why people don't play Whale of the Nim more. One more mana, all that flexibility. If you could bring that up in the chat, Little Fight or Shiraz, I'd really appreciate it. We know he's got access to all that counter magic. You guys think I should drop the mask? I don't. I think we should, Whale of the Nim, Shiraz. There it is. Little Fight's on it. Yeah, that's a pretty badass card that's very underused. Almost positive they've got counter magic. We do that. We're just kind of dead in the water. I'm going to just attack here. There are 4 cards there. I'm just going to sit back. Shrivel's a real card. Do that, I get 3 for 1, and then I've got 1 out, and then he is online. You just never know. You know, somebody might splash 1 or 2 of them. I know it's not popular in the current list right now, but you have to be living under a rock right now to know that Hexproof isn't kind of in the, what do you call, in the forefront of people's minds. God, I wish we could hit a little harder here. Come on, Ethereal Armor. I don't think I've seen it all game. Nope. Alrighty. Well, let's see what we can see here. Is it going to let me commune? Well, I will pay 2. Alright, well, Rancor shows up. I like Rancor here. Our mana's fine. That way it'll at least bait a counter if anything, so. And look, it's another thing I love about it, right? We don't draw. Look how dead these draws would have been. Sprawl, Sands, 4. I mean, I think right about here is where we would be dead. I mean, they're at 13, but still. No kidding, Little Fight. I love Boggles too, Jauncey 270, but not when it plays like this. It's really clunky first 2 games, but I was on this deck for so long. I think back in like, what was it, 2007 or 8? Just loved it. Even though Delver was everywhere, I just loved playing it. I like that don't mess with my stuff mentality. I think it's trying to do a few too many things. That being said, I mean, it's not doing them for us, so maybe the other builds are more correct, but we'll see. If we do draw COP black, it'll probably be a must counter from the opponent. Then maybe we can sneak through the mask. Who knows? Glass clank cannons be clunky. Well said, yes. I'll quote you on that next week's card, Shiraz. If I remember. An elegant phrase. Yeah, it might be a good, I'm not recommending it, but it might be a good time to sell off. I don't know, how much is Gush going for? Pretty sure that's at least going to be gone on Monday. This is such a perfect example of why it should go too. Like game 1 we had it and then Gush showed up. Not so much here, but it's definitely keeping all their options just going crazy. I think the other thing that's always, you know, people always focus on the 2-card thing, but it fixes those lands, just like Skyfisher does. You know, you stuck on 2 lands on turn 3. Well, you return the land. Oops, like you dropped a land. So much for the drawback, right? What are they going to discard? Let's see. Okay, well, we've got this. I could maybe walk into another, you know what. Let me lead with... this. We'll try to drop Mask behind it. Is this the opening we've been waiting for? Unless we get Mana Leaked and then Spell Pierce, that would hurt so bad. Boom! I've already seen one Spell Pierce. Hardcore counter. You guys call? We go all in with the Mask. They're almost halfway through their deck. Spell Pierce or Foil does us in. Not that I've noticed, Technical Theory. Been a lot better than it was a while ago. I'll probably be met with Foil here. Oh, it is. Wow, alrighty. Even Curfew can't save you now. Okay. Hate having a bait armor out there, but I mean Ethereal Armor, but I don't think Rancor would have drawn the counter. How long you been waiting, T-Core? Tactical Terry? T-Money? Whatever you want to go by. I think my longest wait is like 2 minutes. Just nothing. I mean, even in when there were queues firing all the time, that would happen here and there. I haven't had any colossal waits like what happened in mid-December. Beautiful lands on our opponent's part, if that matters. Come on, COP Black. Oh, that's a good way to get rid of Rancor. So we'll probably play the Bogle if he's able to attack here, and I'll keep our life up out of Edict range. Oh yeah, the just for fun room. I've never seen that thing fire. That's nothing new to me. Just starting out and all that. I'm actually going to let this through now because of that play. If we top deck something really nasty like another Mask, we can kind of go for it here. Nope. Alright, well, that's going to hit us for 8 next turn, be on a 2-turn clock if they've got many answers. We'll come on in for this. That's right, it doesn't fly. Mwahaha. Actually, I'll rather play that. If we can bait later, we'll have more mana to play with a mana leak. And it's one less thing that can be killed. Silhana, always throwing people for a loop there. Can't be blocked except by flares, but it doesn't have flying. But watch out, it's on the ledge. Ah! Got real nice turn of luck there, being able to land that Mask. I really thought we were going to get foiled there. Maybe our opponent just doesn't have it. Maybe they're old school. Who knows? We still don't have a dining room table in our house. At the big move, we wanted to get a new one, so we sold our old one because it's just way too big for the dining room that we've got now. It was like a Thanksgiving table, and all I do is play Magic at it and eat the occasional 2 or 3 person dinner at it. So we're looking for some cool ones. Had my heart set on a few really quirky designs, real industrial cast iron and stuff, but wife didn't like it, or if she liked one, too dainty for me. So right now it's I feel like we're living in a 80s sitcom with our little TV trays. All right, hey, look at that, it's a W. If we pull this off, we can still 4-1 today. What am I acting all doom and gloom about? So that's how I figure it out, Shiraz. I don't think I've ever, even when I bump into somebody in the tourney practice room with complete, and that's coming from me, complete super rogue, like trash trash to the X degree. I don't even badmouth them. It's like, you know what? I get it. You can't get a game in those things anywhere else. If your deck's all that good, then you're going to run them over anyway, and they're going to learn their, you know, take their notes, and I'll be back with something better. So, all right. I like the way we sided here. Discuss. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Ooh, all right. Let's see what we can set on my headphones again. All right. Any tech unveiled in the side? Okay, so if you're just joining us, Commune with the Gods is what I'm leaning on really heavily here as an experiment in Hexproof. Being able to find pretty much what you want. Enchantments and creatures. And when that doesn't happen, we can throw stuff that flashes back. But it's not doing us too much good here. That being said, we might want to... There's not much. Thinking of losing a Commune and going with another Gnarlid. I'm not going to do it. One Gnarlid's enough. They didn't see it. I had it in here, a Jauncey 270. It's a great card. It's in a lot of lists that 5-0'd, but I just a little bit more of a wee bit of a purist. The Mutagenic, I like that angle. It's a good hand here. We'll keep this. Question here, guys, is play around days. Well, I'm going to definitely do it now. I'm going to drop that Bogle and think about it later. A little worried. We got one creature, and they've tripped the wilds for a swamp, but maybe they've just got 3 islands in their hand or something, so... All right, my truck stop coffee is running out. The Bogle. I should maybe go with... I love artwork, as everybody knows, but sometimes I will favor... Like, I just ordered a bunch of cards from Card Kingdom for the event in case I want to switch decks. And I noticed grabbing cards... That wasn't my favorite artwork. It's stuff I'm used to seeing so that my brain doesn't kind of hiccup because I'm such a visual person. So anybody else out there like that? I know I can read the card and it doesn't matter. It's what it says. All right, I'll play this so I'm less likely to get this next one countered. Just because we're just kind of like, hey, check this out. We're doing stuff. Oh, I love that. We already have our mana fixed. A little bit of a misplay, I would think. Who knows? Never know what's in their hand. I mean, if we only had a forest, that would be a good play, but we just showed that we have both access to the colors there, so I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to fill up their yard. They got 2 anglers in their hand. Yes, a Jauncey 270. I was very close to doing that. The reason I didn't is the preponderance of days and foil in the format right now. Very, very chancy to kind of time walk yourself with the top deck in the format right there. So. No, it's a great addition, and I would actually lean on if foil and days weren't around everywhere, I'd lean on that even heavier than the cartouches that are kind of the norm. Now, mono black comes back, which it might because Obulete, or however you say that, is going to be re-released or reprinted, I should say. So that $50 price tag is going to come down quite a bit. So maybe it'll be a thing then. I think our opponent's just trying to. That was a very strange grab too. Okay. I gotta go for it here. I mean, we might get spell pierced. Spell pierce? Nope. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get out of Edict Room here. He just wants your cantrips for some reason. This is true. Yeah, and he wanted them before he saw the hand. The duress made it even worse because it's like, well, alright. Hey, maybe I'll be happy that I added that one extra land, right? I know I was bad-mouthing myself last game, but maybe it'll work out here. He might be all in on like an angler plan, and knowing that we've got Journey staring him down, it's not looking too good to him, but we'll see. Alright, show us the goods. Mana leak. Fine by us. Yes. No days, please. Alright. We're gaining life. This is when I love playing against control, when you've got them kind of on the ropes like this. Like, go ahead and have your counter magic. Have fun watching these two hit you for 6 each turn. That's the dream anyway. Marcus Magic says mana leak is clunky. I don't know if I agree with that, because boy, all I seem to remember is when it really hits hard. And if you're playing 2 mana, or I mean 2 colors of mana, there's definitely some warranted inclusion in that. I've always liked misdirection just because I'm such an impatient bastard, as my card frame underneath my head will denote. I've always said impatience is my virtue. Alright, well, let's do this. Start getting double life. We've got the Journey back up, and in about another turn we might be able to actually play through it, or with it. What am I trying to say? Being able to pay for the mana leak. That's the running days. We still haven't seen a daze. I'm just assuming everybody's running 3 foils, 4 dazes, but that might not be the case here. Yeah, Marcus Magic, I would assume you're probably like me. You lean a little bit more towards combo aggro or just aggro. I always feel like I'm cheating. Like, I know we played Mezzo's list about 6 months back and 5-0'd with it, and it just feels like, you know, oh, I can just say no to stuff and I don't have to work around what my opponent's deck does. This is fun, you know. It's like there's a little evil blue mage somewhere in my DNA, but it's really far back. A bunch of Neanderthals are standing on it with the Gruul flag waving around going, kill him faster. Let's see. We've I mean, an Aura Flux here. The rest takes us down. Journey to Nowhere Town. Bummer. And here comes Gurmag, probably. Good news for us, Shiraz. Hopefully we'll be able to pull 1/1 here. Maybe they're sitting on a bunch of snuff outs. That'd be hilarious. I keep wanting to make Glasses of Urza work. It'd be so cool, a little trinket mage and being able to just use it at the right times. I know it's trash, but doggone it, sounds pretty cool to me. Let's get in that extra pain. We'll say red, thrown for some confusion here. And attack. Oh, thank you for that, Johnson270. You find us just recently or what? We're kind of a wee bit of a secret. It's funny. Mostly me behind the helm here, and I'm very happy with the numbers we've gotten, but it's always funny, like, see somebody just show up like a year or two later and get like twice as many subs. It's like, jeez. Guess we're doing something wrong, but I guess that's what I get for my age and love of the format. I don't care as long as we keep on popping, right, baby? Good times. All right. I think we're going to pull 1/1 here after all my doom and gloom and bad-mouthing myself. No, we will not block and fall for your Diabolic Edict tech if you've got it. Watch, we're going to get double chainered and just draw lands for 20 turns in a row. Hope for no double Edict. Yeah, are there even... I mean, the latest lists on Goldfish, I haven't looked too closely. I should have. I mean, more interested in editing content for you guys. But are there how many edicts are they running now? All right, we're 1-1 here. Just gonna run right off to it. And actually, I'm gonna go grab some more coffee, guys. We're 1-1. We lost to Fiendclops, but our opponent was at 1 life. Let's remember that. And then we just beat the big bully on the block. Not Boros Bully, of course, but Demir. But I'll be right back after a quick coffee break and this little cool thing from Conan O'Brien. We'll see you in a few.
First up, from Bogota, Colombia. He fights crime all day and all night and somehow never gets tired. It's Captain South America. Give him a hand. Up next, he's an incredibly even-tempered guy who flies into fits of rage whenever he's assembling IKEA furniture. It's the Swedish Hulk.
Hulk smashing!
Our next superhero is from the Middle East, and her power is her incredible amount of freedom in a very closed society. She has the ability to drive a car all by herself without a male chaperone. It's the Saudi Black Widow. Look at that. She's got a valid driver's license. That's hard to do. Next, with Greece on the brink of bankruptcy, they need a hero now more than ever. It's the Greek god whose power is the ability to make all money worthless. Say hello to not doing so well, Zeus. Get that, guys.
The magic of Yavamaya, now in your kitchen. Mutagenic spaghetti. The only noodles whose power and tastiness are equal only to their legendary ingredients. Our pasta is made from only the finest weather sea, imported from Dominaria straight to your dinner table. Enjoy Mutagenic spaghetti. Combine it with our signature Raffaello's cheeses and finish it off with a glass of sweet Rashida. Mutagenic, the magic of Yavamaya in every bite.
Available at Moros's Market. And we are back. Sorry for the bouncy screen there, guys. Trying to keep you from looking at a load screen, which is terrible TV, but I shouldn't care that much about it. Everything looks beautiful. If we had a creature. We are on the draw, but I'm going to ship this. Mulligan. Yeah, we got a creature. Our land's right. We'll keep. Show us a basic. We'll throw this on the bottom and hope for the best. This is, we're 1-1, going up against, who knows? We'll see what it is. You know, I've had some IKEA furniture here and there, Shiraz, mostly in our son's room now, but it lasts, at least the ones we've gotten, surprisingly long. So, looks like Affinity. Really going to want to lean on Silhana here, using our boggles like last game to block the big fatties. Not the start we want. We really need a forest here. Got one extra land. Usually the next turn is when they start belching out 4/4s. Maybe sooner. Alright. Oh boy. Going to be one of those days. Well, at least we can do this. Come on, let's go get it. Oh my goodness. Alright. No, I haven't tried to smash it, Shiraz. Surprisingly strong stuff that I've seen, but boy, this is going to be over fast, if nothing, for a lot of reasons. If we had Wither, maybe that would be a good thing. My goodness. Well, let's drop our creature. Take 2 regardless. We'll be able to kill a Frogmite. Not I'll just sack it to the Atog, and response will still take 2 and then probably be dead. That would be folly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We're just dead here. Bam! Just like that. Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh, this is frustrating, boy. Mutagenic's not even worth it there. I mean, I might wanted to have shown them that so that they don't bring it in from the side, but good grief. This gets me that. That gets me that. We're just ultra dead here. I'm just going to scoop. Keep it quick. That's a big L. They really hit on all cylinders coming out swinging. We did not. Mulligan and missed our land drop, I think, for 2 turns. So, liking this. Moment's peace for sure. That being said, probably lay back on 1 mutagenic. Really going to lean on Silhana here for that reason. I might want to lose 1 scout. Bring in some journeys. Gotta lose 3 things. I'll lose a mask. Rancor. Maybe another Rancor. Like standard bear in this one for the fling though. Yeah, I'll lose a Rancor and shoot. I really want these unblockables. Yeah, Soul's Fire is what, if we run into a Dignitary Tron, and they sit there and try to lock us out because, you know, Flaring Pain doesn't stop the Tron effect, but if you got a 15-15 Silhana Ledgewalker, you can Soul's Fire it right at their face, and you still get to keep it, unlike Fling, for 1 more mana. Nice card. I've tried to build Infect around this. It's pretty cool. Alright, I want to bring in an Gnarlid. Let's lose the mask and just trying to keep my curve up. Or down, I should say. Let me lose 1 mutagenic. Let's go like this. That was a fast smash and grab death there. Whew. Commune, come on, show up. This is when we need you. Go find their journeys. Throw a piece in the yard. Be able to flash it back. Maybe I should be running 4 pieces. Who knows? Ah! Sorry about that. Let's go like this. This usually wakes it up when I pull it left, right like that. Yeah, we'll go first. Okay. Keepable. I have 1 of these just because you can enchant it later. It's not with the force card, but with the other one. Comes through in a pinch. I think we'll be able to do a commune. I think we keep this hand. I've seen better, I've seen worse. But boy, is that some pretty land, isn't it? Alright. Let's lead with this and just see where we go from here. At least we got a first turn play this game. Alright. And I got my favorite plane from, I think it's Rebecca Guay. Gosh, about a year ago on Facebook, I was all over it trying to find it, and it's not printed digitally. It's a promo art land, so I got those delivered and on the way. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. So we'll play this for green now. We'll say green so that we can enchant this. We'll say white. Now next turn we can do some stuff. Right now I just want to commune. We'll grab some good stuff. Hey, that's cool. We got Silhana, bunch of boggles, and that. I'll grab the armor. Let's keep them honest and we'll attack. Alright, hopefully we can redeem at least last games and pull even with a 1-1. He's got the Electricity math up. There it is. I've been trying, Terry, to make an all-green version. I'm sure a lot of you have too. This is interesting. Okay. let's do this. What do you think? Into this? Or should we just drop the Gnarlid? Let's go for it. Come on, Atog. What you got? Be the aggro here. I was just watching that, I would say maybe a C- comedy from Key and Peele called Keanu. I still haven't finished it. I'm very surprised how blah it is because those guys are such geniuses. Actually, especially with the horror genre. You should probably know that, Shiraz. But it's just bad enough. You know, I kind of keep tuning into it and stuff. But they had a bar in that show. I think it was called HPV. And the V was like, you know, some stripper pose or whatever. But nice little sign joke. 2, 4, 6, 8. Nope. All right. Cool. Well, I'm liking this because we can get out a fling quickly here. Let's go white for this. And 8 first strike. Two, 4, 6, 8. You guys think I should attack here? I don't know, little fight boy. I'm like an hour into it and I'm like smiling at best. Everything just feels timed just a little like somebody. What it feels like to me is a corporate movie. Like they had a great idea and then before they got super popular, a bunch of suits were like, no, 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 do it like this. And they had the money and they took the funny out of it, at least to me anyway. Okay. If I attack 2, 4, 6, 8. And kind of go all in, kill our dude. And we don't have much after that. I think we sit back. Guys, help me out here. I don't think we attack here. I think we wait for Gnarlid. Drop that and finish him off with Gnarlid. And he's going to have to kill that. We're out of fling range. I mean, think about it. We attack. He can sack 2, 4, 6, 8. And he takes it out. Yeah, I'm going to lean on that. We're going to drop the Gnarlid and finish him off with that. He can't fling us, so. And our Gnarlid is just out of Galvanic Blast range. But he wouldn't be if we attacked with that Bogle. He'd be like a 3/3, so. We'll see, unless he sacks the Atog, but we'll take that. All right, second permanence, we like that. 2, 4, 6, 8. Atog math. That'd be a major in Simic University, right? I majored in Atog math. Come on, sucker. All right. This is when I do love it. So I love first strike for this reason. We can go like this. And then if they sacrifice a bunch of stuff to keep it alive, we can moment's peace. And then they've lost everything. Or first strike damage happens, etc. Or sometimes they just forget to trip stuff so that it's an illegal block. Gotta click slow when there's a Gnarlid on board. Yeah, Marcus Magic. That's why I really lean on this over Sporefrog. I know Methodical made Sporefrog pretty awesome in his Elves list because he's able to commune. And, not commune, that's what we do. He's able to, what's the green spell that Elves uses? Go find a creature and go get it that way. Similar logic here, but with first strike damage and being able to pitch it in our yard and go grab something else we want with Commune with the Gods, throw this in there with flashback. But hey, it's a nice trick too. Lead the Stampede. That's what I'm talking about, Shiraz. Thank you for that. Johnny on the spot. All right. How invested is he going to go? Is he just going to take it? Cool. Okay, there's that. Probably just drawing the card. Is he going to go all in here? All right. 2 more, sir. Let's see who needs a gorilla shaman. 7, 8. 1 more, sir. And now we do the mean thing. Moment's peace. Thank you for playing. Yeah, Soul's Fire. I have a feeling it's just never even going to be boarded in a day. We're ready for Dignitary Tron, so it's not going to show up. That's how the universe works. Screw Quantum. Oop. Sitting on headphones. Got to be careful. Don't want these to snap or break. That'll make you feel a wee bit fragile. First strike and Moment's Peace. Pow! It's better when you can still do the damage and then you Moment's Peace, but I'll just leave it like that. I think we got this one. Hopefully we can go 2-1 starting off. 2, 4, 6. Nothing much there, and we've got Moment's Peace back up, so. All right, well, that feels pretty good. Let's get some trample in there while we're at it. Gain some life. Kapow! We'll rock like this. 2, 4, 6. As if he really wanted to. Now he'd have to commit to the Atog math first. All right, looks like a W. All right. Okay, off to game 3. Now we pulled ourselves out of the bad luck gutter. Gnarlid feels pretty good. Reason I take out masks in this matchup, sometimes they go not so much Tranquility, but Serene Heart shows up in some lists. And not recently, but everybody knows Hexproof is on the rise, so I wouldn't be. So I'm trying to lean less on kind of the all-in aspect of it, but. All right, so I'm thinking I want another Mutagenic in this second game. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. The hell do I know? All right, Khalni. We've got Journeys. I guess you could run Mana Monkey in this. I know Carv's list has that. I'd probably, if Affinity was giving me that big of an issue, lean either more on the Moment's Peace or even COP Red. Serve a few different masters. Maybe we would have won round 1 instead of losing a Fiend Clops. Who knows? All right, guys, we got like a minute 35 here. Anybody got issues with what we're playing? Losing a rank to both rankers may be a bit of a mistake. This is when everybody gets quiet. All right. Let's go. Hope for the best. No bouncy screen. No bouncy screen. Come on. Focus on the little things. Shiraz. You'd have me bring that in against a mill deck, wouldn't you? All right. Well, our mana's right. We've got this. We've got air power. I really like this hand, actually. Especially given how Affinity can be a bit molasses-like sometimes. I don't like that they held on 7. That sucks. All right. Well, we'll bring this out for our block. I've got 2 hexproof now. Okay. Hey, that's better than a furnace, right? Uh-oh. Don't need a furnace when you got the prism. Here we go. 2 answers it is. Ah, you know, I could stick that armor on there. Boy, I really want that Silhana to hit, though. I'm going to drop Silhana. I don't want there to be blocking. My plants are there to block big 4/4s. Silhana will hopefully break the ledges with her heavy footfalls. If he doesn't do anything here, definitely trickery bait. This one we really want to draw our Mutagenic, right? Why can't we have it in our hand now? Because you took one of them out, you jackass. All right. That's what we want to see. And we got to be careful not to go too all in here. Okay. Let us go like here. And since we've got it, just for a critter, wow, I'm going to play it. We're going to block a lot. We don't have that much damage on the board. Our Aura Gnarlid's going to be able to eat some Galvanic Blast Breath Mints. Well, I guess they don't have Electrickery. Definitely probably would have played it there if they did. I'll save a life here. Alright, I'm behind on the chat. I'll let you guys discuss. Hopefully all this extreme cloud cover and swinging between sunlight and darkness is not causing the white balance on the camera to throw me into different nationalities, but what you gonna do? All right, let's commune here. Yeah, I'll take that. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that on there. One left over. Okay. Oop. All right. Commune really throwing some lands in there. For some reason, whenever I play, even when I'm up against a lot of mono black, even with a 12 to 15 hexproof creatures, I just seem to always get them. Oh, I'll block the big one. Let's 6 through. Haven't seen a Tog yet, so I'm not too worried here. Definitely want to stay in double digits, though. If we get a land, that's cool. We can play Gnarlid. Sit back on peace. I think we sit back on peace regardless. Unless we get our enchantments blown out of the water. Now, Fling's a little bit of a worry. Good times. Play the Gnarlid for shock and awe value. Rock like this. We can still lose this with a Fling here. Moment's Peace showing up just in time. I love Aura Gnarlid. I do too. I used to run all 4 of them. In certain metagames, I even like that call. Because then it puts it to him like, well, does he side him out or does he keep him in? It's like, how much removal do I keep in? Maybe they side him out. It goes both ways. Argument that it turns on the removal. Very true. Hiya. Well, a Tog. Let's not ask for... Let's block... here and here. Maybe we'll see some sacking of artifacts. Here's one. Alright. That kind of tells us, unless they've got a Moment's Peace. This isn't a very good matchup. Usually it can go either way. If he's got any sort of... This is Fling. Yeah, we're dead here. He trumps our trump card. Does he? Okay. Yeah, looks like he's got the math. Unless they're waiting for me to just concede and they're bluffing. Doubt it. Looked like we were going to go 2-1. Now it looks like we're going to go 1-2. Doing! A clean victory by our opponent if he does fling us. Bam! Just like that. Ouch! Yeah, I don't like Tingle in this build just because we can't throw it in the yard with a Commune and then flash it back. But here I was thinking we're starting off strong and boink. Oh well, off to round 4. Let's do this. Takes too long. We'll roll to a few commercial breaks. We only got 2 more games after this, but that one could have gone either way. And actually the very first round could have kind of gone either way. Remember, our opponent was at 1 life. So despite our 1-2 start, deck's doing pretty well. I haven't punted yet. And away we go. Yeah, we'll play first. All right, and we'll keep this. Lead off probably with... That's tough. I'll lead off with the Sands. Pretty rare that we're going to run into a... I was thinking of playing... I've often called it a Caligula style deck where you just you're all in, just kill that, edict, you know. Good times. Oh, looks like burn. This will be fast no matter what. This usually denotes that they've got 2 other spells right behind this one. I'm actually going to not want to lean on the garden that much because it's going to turn on their Searing Blaze. So hopefully we can draw another land that isn't a garden so that they're just stuck in his hand. Yeah, I like those kind. But I was thinking, because, you know, it's like, well, everybody's going to kind of be leaning on Hexproof right now. So it's probably a really good idea to, it's like, anticipate that and go the other route. But, and up, there we go. All right. Well, that'll make for some interesting blocks. Maybe we can turn this into the damage and kill that instead. We'll see. First, it'll have to live through it. Let's throw this on here and attack. Outside of a main deck Electrickery, I don't know. You know, they got the Alchemist on board, Lavamancer. Ooh, all the creatures. These decks make me so nervous. I'd rather kill that if he attacks with it next turn. Yeah, I'm going to wait for that play. I'm going to try to kill the Archer instead next turn. I'll take one. Okay, well, we could do that. We could do that. We've got that. Let's go like this, because we can maybe find, worst case scenario, we can find another hexproof creature and at least block one of these. Armadillo Cloak's what we really want to see. There it is. Kind of shutting off the game if we get that, if we live that long. Never know, with a Firebrand and a Thermal out there, it can get pretty nasty pretty quick. But I can just cast this without the loss of life and hopefully take out the Archer next turn. Now, the Pilgrim will get you whatever enchantment you're looking for. It has that going for it. And it, you know, dodges edicts. But I don't know, I just really like the utility of being able to throw everything in your yard and having flashback mechanics there, and, you know, serving... Feels like I'm cheating a little bit in a good way. You just have to make sure you play with a little bit more flashback than you might normally, and that's why the Tango question earlier, because if we throw out a what do you call it, a moment's peace in the yard, we'll be able to bring it back. Good times. Ouch! There goes our plan. Son of a gun. All right. Well, that'll just turn into more life for me with Silhana next turn. Just have to live through this turn. A few Danger Mouse Centers. I've thought about running a Unearth build of Hexproof before. Sounds pretty cool. Ooh, this is getting grim. He's got a, you know what behind this. We're in deep crap. Fire Blast? No. Yeah, he's got us if he's got the Fire Blast. No? Alright. Well, crap. This is scary. I don't know if this is enough. Did he just bait us to draw out the drama there? Maybe, maybe not. We'll attack here. Go up to 9. Maybe. Bam. Alright. Well, we got him next turn, but he's probably got us this turn. Yeah, any lightning bolt, he just wins here. How crucial was that plant token dying, huh? So it turns out, had I blocked that, we'd be at just enough life to live. No, we wouldn't. We'd still be dead. So I don't feel so bad because that lava runner wouldn't have hit us for 1, so that would have put us at 4. But we're still dead here. All right. Well, good for burn. Now I'm pretty sure Martyr of Ash is probably kind of their only out. Flaring Pain doesn't really stop Armadillo Cloak. All right. This is like the best worst I've ever done. Like it just feels like everything's just right there. Nothing getting through, baby. All right, we saw quite a few creatures, so I'm going to bring in the Journeys. So they don't have any way of dealing with that. Ah, Mutagenic, Necessary Evil, maybe. I know it's a red deck. They're probably going to bring that in, and I'm taking these out. What are you thinking? But right now, let me just look at this. Keep 1 Mutagenic in. Let me take out Rancors instead. I'll bring in Mutagenics just so I can withstand any sort of... That'll just be the way of the world, right? I'll have a Silhana out, drop the game-breaking Armadillo Cloak, and they'll have Electricity. So I want to keep these in. Yeah, the masks are a bit slow. I cut 1 of them. Maybe I'll cut 2. I'm bringing another Gnarlid. We've got quite a few critters, so I'm going to have to lean on Ledgewalker there. Let me bring back in Rancor just because of the amount of critters they've got, and I don't want a 0-3 getting in my way, so I'm going to roll like this. Hope for the best. Soulfire, says Ross. Every time. Soulfire deck. Yeah, maybe a 5-color infect that you could just pitch Soulfire all the time using like a Mnemonic Wall and such. I've built crazier things, that's for sure. Who hasn't? That's been at this as long as we have, right? We've got life and creatures. Our mana's right, but boy, is it thin. I believe it does, Shiraz, when I looked into it a long time ago. I'm leaning towards keeping this. What do you guys think? We've got Draw on the Abundant Growth. We've got Instant Creatures, Ethereal Armor. What's the verdict here, guys? I know Twitch outings are never kind to me, but I think I'm going to keep this. Nice thing is I got all the time in the world. We're playing a deck almost as fast as Burn when it works. Actually, you know, it really hasn't worked yet. We kind of just scratched by with Dimir and barely lost to the other two. So, anybody regarding this matchup and not infect? I'm going to keep it. I think Foreshadow is a very risky keep. Alright, we'll play this. Hopefully it's a forest next and we can start thrashing. Who knows if they kept in their little blazes and such. Oh boy. Frustrating. Actually, I probably should have played the Bogle there. Logic being in the 1 in a billion chance that they bring in Pyroblast. They'll be able to counter it the next time. Of course, if they're bringing that in, we should win. Just trying to provide commentary here, not being too serious. All right. Hey, it's an enchantment. Let's go find our land. All right. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's rock this with this. Okay. And we'll play this on here. And now if we draw a mask, of course now all we want is a land for that cloak to hit. We should be golden. Unless they've got a Martyr of Ash here. Yeah, I kind of respect that about Burn. They're just like, you know what, if you got it, you got it. We're not going to try to play the counter game with you. They gotta kind of focus on being all in. Of course, I'm sure there's scenarios, probably once per tournament, where you're just like, damn it, if I only had that, would have won it. All right, well, we really need land to pull this one off. Can't really do much of anything here, so I think it's a no-brainer that we commune. Throwing out another 1/1's not going to do much unless it's got the haste dude. I'd rather get our land right, and then we can maybe play a 1/1. All we need is a land. Nope, no land. Ancestral Mask, really good. In the spirit of him dropping a creature next turn, I'll probably want to journey, so I'm going to lean on Ethereal Armor here. And attack. Now, see, we didn't see land forever there, so we're that much closer to one. That's the logic anyway. Ouch. Boomba. Would have been so nice to drop a land there. Come on now. This is a 0/3. I won't feel too bad. Oh no, this denotes the end here. Are you kidding me? Are we going to 0/2 with Burn and Armadillo Cloak in hand? Ouch. Ugh, that one hurt. No lie, that stung. Ouch. With it, let's see, for ultimate insult value, are we going to draw land next? Nope. Hey, at least we didn't draw land next. Good grief. Remember, I added a land. We were dead dogs regardless. Look at that. Let's focus here. To lick my wounds. DJ Blindside, match 1 was Fiendclops, right? They were at 1 life and we lost that one. I could see that one being a loss. Second one we won. Third one was Affinity, and we all saw how that one went. Down to a last second fling with lethal on the stack. That last one, that was about as nuts as it gets. Nuts being the best poker hand you can have, or the nut draw, etc. Well, you know what? I haven't punted. I like the deck. It's just happens. It seems to happen whenever I'm broadcasting too. Boo-hoo! Yeah, it's very tempting. I want to try to get on this trophy board before these names fill out here. Check out these two guys. Man, they already got 2. What are they doing? They must got nothing too. Vitor Geller says it all. That's exactly how I feel. Yeah. All right. Well, we're heading off to the last round already. It's going to be a fast show. It's to keep you humble. Yeah, I know. This is what's bad though. Is like now I'll go thrash with Bully for like a bit, and then I'll just get like, okay, yeah, I'll try this on next Friday's show, and that's kind of the rhythm of Rogue. The rhythm of Rogue. It'd be a good card, but it's kind of how things roll out. Like, do pretty good. Build up my, ticket count or whatever, so I can enter these darn things without paying through the nose, and then crash and burn for you guys is gleeful pleasure. All right, well, instead of looking at this boring screen, since I've got so many to run too, I'm going to roll to a commercial while we're waiting for our opponent to show up. I'll be here regardless, and hopefully we can at least go 2-3. Blah, that's 2 weeks in a row. That sucks. All right, maybe Bullies next week. Here is Jackie Chan.
The category is arts and entertainment.
And it's not Jackie Chan.
Is it...
The guy from Cheers?
Kelsey Grammer. Not even close. Edgar Allan Poe.
When did you get one right?
It's not Jackie Chan, the award-winning new trivia challenge from Cinco Games.
Speed round. Name 10 things that aren't Jackie Chan.
Toothpaste, pizza, lamps, Jackie Chan.
Like Pauper? Then you'll love Color Commentary, the weekly Pauper podcast for all Pauperganda nights. New episodes every Sunday.
And we're back. All right. Last round. Okay, well, our mana's right. Don't know who we're up against, but we'll see. We'll keep this. We're on the draw. Here we are. It's an old Adult Swim classic, reworked with Baleful Stare from your theftful friend. Oh no, Affinity again. Come on. Can't the metagame show up? I guess everybody's here to do the same thing I am. Try to guess what everybody's playing and beat them to it. Here, I guess I could do that. Mixed with that, we could throw the, you know what, let's just go all in with the Bogle on this one, just because we've got Ancestral Mask and Trample. Alright, robots again, says Shiraz. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Come on, be mana screwed. Alright, that's what I like to see. Unfairness at every level. I'll throw this out. We'll drop on white. Actually, now we'll throw this here. Change of plans. I'll go with the Ledgewalker. We'll block with the Slippery Bogle. Watch, they got main deck Electrickery. What? Crazy. There's that. All right. Now he's going. All right. So Hana gonna get nice and big. I keep wanting, there's a Stephen King movie from the 80s called Cat's Eye, and I brought it up a few times, but there's a ledge walking scene that I've always wanted to find a good version of. I might just have to buy the damn movie and then rip it myself, because it seems like it's just never online. But this billionaire hires this just normal guy, you know, bets him all this money to walk around this skyscraper. I forget what duress he's under, but it's a pretty good little horror movie, but I always thought it'd be funny to put Silhana Ledgewalker inside of that video. All right, here we are. Let's go like this. We're just gonna drop all kinds of love here. Drop all kinds of love. Yeah. And I'm just gonna get in that extra damage. Let's go. I'll attack with everything. I ain't gonna block no Frogmite. Yeah, this is a really good example of a tournament that could have gone 4-1 with exactly the same everything, except maybe shuffling one more time on our opponent's part, especially with that last Affinity game. But what are you going to do? Can't complain when it happens to you. That's what he said. Cat's Eye, yes. And they have that cool anti-smoking one. That's pretty awesome. All right. Come on. Let's not see an Atog here. No Atog. No Atog. Is it? Okay, that's fine. I'll take 2, and then hopefully our Commune will just find us something awesome. We can always block. Still not out of this. Yo, you got it on VHS? Of course you do, Shiraz. Damn it. All right, let's do this. Ugh. I'll grab the Abundant Growth, because maybe we can draw into something, making our lady a little bit bigger. Nope. Son of a gun. They're really going to make us wait another turn, aren't they? We flipped over a bunch of crap, but we could still die. This is always why it's so nerve-wracking playing against Fling. As he goes and finds it with the Thought Cast. That's something you're seeing more and more these days, main deck relics. Not sure I agree with that, and it helps find those last minute cards. All right, so we pulled that one off. You know what? This is such a fast show, guys. Tell you what, this one goes real fast. I'll play that DJ Glitter's deck against one of you if you want, or just jump over into the Commons room there. Journey comes in, Standard Bearer in, Moment's Peace in, one of these, I'll lose one of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these. Definitely want to lean on these a little bit more than usual. Let's go. One more mask. Hiya! We'll go like that. Yeah, it's this cool Gruul deck that DJ Glitter, I think is his name. He's been doing pretty decent with it. I just got him the other day in another one of my 4-1s. Ran over quite a few. Then got mana screwed. 5 rounds. It's going to happen. We got our lady. We got removal. We got the colors right. We're going to keep this. Hoping they don't run edicts or some crazy stuff. All right. All right, we'll take that. Never know when one life could be the difference. Sure would have been the last game. You got to feel good for burn, though. You know, Hexproof probably a really bad matchup normally with Armadillo Cloak. Can't really do anything about it. Just all in and race it, baby. Yeah. Okay, that feels good, too. Pull this off. Now, if they don't do anything here, we'll know that they've got, you know what. Oh, are they playing the Metallic Rebuke here? Looks like it. Bam. And we are out of creatures. It's alright. It's alright, mate. We got the first game. Maybe we give this one back and win game 3. It ain't over yet. We got Journey. We got Moments of Peace. Our mana's right. We've got a lot of life gain. We can always throw the Armadillo Cloak on their Mer Enforcer. Good times. Probably best to throw it on a creature that isn't an artifact like that. Well, that makes this next play very obvious. Let's go grab some lunch with this. I'm just going to take this out of the equation. This is the main thing we bring it in for anyway. And maybe we'll bring in a standard bear with an ethereal armor on it. The Apes deck is something else. Jeff ran it twice the other day. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I played Big Surprise. I got tired of playing Bully for a little bit. I think it was mid last week, and I threw some concoction together. I think it was my green land destruction attempt, and guy just thrashed me. I was like, beats you into wanting to play, or beats the rogue out of you is what I should say, right? They are hellbent. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's enough. That's lethal right there, isn't it? I mean, I can at least play the standard bearer, block, and eat some artifacts. All right. Obvious Moments Peace play here. Or do I drop bear? He's hellbent. Throw Ethereal Armor on it. And let it eat a turn. That might hide the piece a little bit better. I mean, I could always Mutagenic it. Pay 2 and then have more artifacts going. I like that line. Yeah, you said it, Maverick Girl, especially in this day and age of everybody in a rush to be the first outraged, right? All right, we can safely pull this. 3/3 for strike. It's going to be a 5/5. Well, at least keep those that Atog honest. I have to trip 3 things. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 1. Brutal. Yeah, this is just because I'm using, just trying to cut down on resources here, because in the end this is a lot of resources to get rid of that. 7, 9, I got a block. That's not even going to do anything. So yeah, I'll just Fling available. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Could have it, so they don't. And yikes, yikes, yikes. Alright, well, we can hope that they go all in and don't have another... how cool was that Metallic Rebuke? I've never liked it. A few times I play Affinity. But it sure does... it's kind of like winning in Vegas. It's like you only remember when you hit 21 and everybody went crazy. You don't remember all the bad hands or the crap. Person next to me hit on a 12 when the dealer was showing a 6. What a jackass. Oh, we can have it. We won the first game. Hopefully we can just do a little bit better next turn. Or maybe they get real greedy and go all in. Be a pretty dumb play, but it could happen. Only problem with... I wish Moment's Peace worked the other way, where it was 3 to cast and 2 to flash back, because then there's a little bit of wiggle room there, but there's just so much that's got to go right here. And our opponent is taking a nap, it seems like. Ah, here we are. Come on, robots, wake up. Maybe they're rebooting. I don't mean the player, just bad Affinity joke. Alright. You could have played Ledgewalker there. Ate some more artifacts. Sometimes they just got it. Unfortunately today they've had it a lot. There's 5. 7. 5. There's 9. They got the fling math right. They might not even have to go all in like this. And let's see if we can pull it off. Metallic Rebuke. Hey, all right. That worked out pretty. And we gain some life here. All right. And we'll play this here. 2, 4, 6, 10. All right. Hmm. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14. One more artifact and I'm in must block territory again. Ah! Well, that's it right there, isn't it? That's 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. I've got a block. That worked out weird, huh? Bummer. At least I don't have to use Mutagenic. Eat an artifact. Actually, eat 2 if you don't. If you want Silhana to go away for good. Never mind. Just 1. Pop. Dead. Boing. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We don't have that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Gosh darn it. See, I could... If I throw the cloak on the Mer Enforcer, he can sack in response, but he could also just eat it and come at me with everything later. I think really the only choice here is to Moment's Peace and hope we draw another one. I'm trying to look for the out here. You know, if I just throw that on, let me just throw that on the Tog. Maybe they don't know that trick. Debating whether I'm going to just play this now. I'll say blue, pass the turn. Okay, boom. Alrighty. So we're dead here if they know. Sometimes I can keep them off of it. Ouch. boy, that hurts. Another reason I love Journey to Nowhere. Serene Heart. Remember I was saying they're probably going to be doing it because Hexproof is on the radar. And we should have brought a Caligula style deck. Darn it. Oh well. Pull even with affinity. Hopefully we can pull this one off. Xenon. Hello, hello. We have had... Oh, we ended the year really good with Slivers on a 5-0. Came back with a 3-2. Last week we lost. This week we're definitely going to lose. Whether it's 1-4 or 2-3, yet to be seen. We've got the Standard Bearer. We've got Cloak. We've got the Gnarlid. I'm liking what we got here. I say we keep. I'll use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, hopefully, for the winning round. Boy, that soap smells amazing. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do. Last one. Let's go. Of course, every time I do play that DJ Glitter deck, every time I play him, he's got different variants of it. One of the best uses of, what is that, giant baiting I've ever seen. That's a pretty cool. Hey, look, the bounty screen left us alone. Yeah, we want to play first. Mana's right. Got our creature, got our life. This is looking okay. We'll keep this. As far as Hexproof goes, it's a pretty good hand. Let's gain a life. Alright. Now there's so many dual lands. I wonder if there's a deck out there, Methodical, probably best to answer this one, that would be warranted in just using all come into play tap lands. You'd have to gain a lot of life, but I guess it could happen. I'll drop this. No electricity. Come on now. Now we know it can't go too hardcore in with the Serene Heart that we saw in that game. Okay, don't mind this. No Frogmites. Oh, there's one. No second Frogmite. Alright. I'm going to play tapped or that. I'll pull white on that. I'm going to start getting the life. So we're out of rebuke territory. Let's get in a nice safe place. We'll attack like Bob Ross. Maybe that's never been said. What do you guys think? Somebody bet you in the magic lexicon if somebody had said, I'm going to attack like Bob Ross. Well, it's been said now. I always have these arguments, not arguments, these what are they called? Just quizzes with my boys. Sometimes they say something completely random. I'm like, okay, if somebody offered you like $4 million or, I don't know, let's say you're set for life like with 20 million or something. And they say, but you gotta, if you're wrong, somebody has said this, you've got to off your own like pinky toe or something like that. And then all of a sudden they think like, wow, there's a lot of people in the world. Maybe somebody said it. There you go, Shiraz. I knew I saw some graphic afro in the corner. He's always streaming. Same with Cosmos. I love it. All right. Well, we're probably walking right into a little happy tree. let's see. Alright, I'm just going to use one of these, not two, in case he's got the blowout move. Okay, now we can go find our, or at least have access to our Moment's Peace. They've got it. I think they would kind of have to use it here. Yeah, this is when all of our hopes and dreams die. Alright, we'll go like this. I can't even float the mana to pay for another vestige. Oh well. The middle ring, that is matter. Yeah, I've heard that a few times, matter actual. Yeah, that's a good point. In Scroton. But man, if you had to do it yourself, no medical attention, you know, there could be an infection caused there. Sorry to get all morbid, but it is me after all. Often part of your body that you don't use. I got an appendix for 20 million. Let's do this. A little bit of downtime. There's only been one or two. I wish I had written them down too that were just so random. I'm like, even if you asked a computer to come up with just random phrases for ever, I don't think it would do it. Boy, all of a sudden, this felt like we had this one beat, and Serene Heart shows up. Okay, well, I like this. But before I do that, I'm going to commune. They can't run many of those, can they? The Gnarlid's cool, but he's really underpowered now. And grab this. Let's put a growth on this. Come on. Something good. Nope. Alright, well, we'll at least be able to throw this on here. We're going to be taking a whole lot of damage. Hopefully we don't run into electricity. If he's got that, this is just like such a kick in the crotch. List plug. I hate these moves. It's just like I'm going to pause for dramatic effect and just absolutely pull our throat out Roadhouse Patrick Swayze style. Oh my goodness, look at this. We get Serene Heart and a completely felt like we had it match. And now that. Now we're just like outside of blocking with a plant token. We're really close to dead here. Nut draw, nut draw, nut draw to end the day, but too bad it's not it for us. Yeah, we get it right in the nuts. Our opponents get the nut draw. This happens. Well, we could take 10 here. We have Moment's Peace. I've got a creature coming up. I'll block. I was thinking, you know, is there a way to really turn it up if we get like a mask draw, but man, I should not have shown up today. Should have hid under a blanket with these, the way this is rolling. Good grief. All right. Let's rock like this. Come on, let's draw into something good. Does our opponent have 10 more great cards? Still not totally over. One more Electricity and it sure as hell is. Let's see, that's 12-14 coming at us. Well, hold on a minute here. Let's go. Maybe we standard bearer. We've got a Moment's Peace there. I'm just gonna hold back for peace. Gonna play the coward line. Seriously, guys, rewind the last 3 turns. This is man, I wish this happened to us. That would have been like us having a Dispel, which I know Carve's List does have. And to his credit, we would have had the mana to cast it too. Wee bit more flexible catch-all option. Oh boy, somebody's got Metallic Rebuke. Look at this weight. Do it here, and or do you wait for the Moment's Peace? Son of a gun. Alright, so he's going to counter the peace instead, which is even more brutal. going to take probably the same list. I think if I put the mutagenics in the side, or maybe lose them. At least we're calling them right. Yep. Okay, so I don't think we block here. Let's see, that's a 12-14. I mean, we're dead if we block and he's got removal anyway or such. We could technically, what could we draw here? We could draw Commune, play it, have a first strike. I'm gonna take it. About a 0.00001% chance we can win, but this be the way to do it. And that's not the card we need. Wow. I am really, really surprised that Hexproof went 1-4. I repeat, 1-4. Gonna just lick our wounds, and good God. I mean, we had I'd say since the third game of Affinity in the mid round, when we could have easily gone up 2-1, that loss was epically nasty. So yeah, let me run over here and we'll play something else real quick just for the hell of it. I'm just gonna see whoever's in here and we can at least see this deck. Actually, I've never even played it. Where the hell is it? DJ. Oh, that's right. I put his name second. Not in there. Where the hell did it go? My goodness. Where on earth did it go? Sorry for the delay here. Infect. I thought it was GR something. I have too many decks. This is ridiculous. Well, instead of that, let me go over the differences here. So Carves is 5-0'd, at least in the league before last. I know this is where that list was from quite a few times. I run 19 lands and 12 creatures. His runs 18-15. Has access to 1 basic and the Pilgrim package here. Some cartouches, 1 Gnarlid main. Some key differences. We both run 3 Rancors. I don't think Young Wolf's really needed anymore. This is obviously really good against Tribe and such, but so I'm thinking as I move forward with this, Mutagenic's great for main deck answers, but I think I might want to just have 2 in the side and maybe even bring in the 2 Journeys main since we have access to Commune and Gurmag's a thing. I thought right before the tournament started, I'm like, maybe I should run 2 Journeys here and leave these for a surprise value games 2 and 3 when they do bring in that kind of stuff. Who knows? All water under the bridge, as we all know. So anyway, guys, man, I am gonna go lick my wounds here. It's a fast one today. We lost at Fiendclops, beat Demir, which is kind of the deck I was kind of aiming at, and then super close one to Affinity loss, super close one to Burn loss, and then nut draw crazy Smasheroonie with Affinity, which we won the first game in that one too. So hey, it happens. Hopefully I'm a beacon of like, look, it happened there too. And but boy, 2019 hasn't been too kind. Maybe I'll have to play bully next week and stop with the shenanigans. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next time on Pauperganda. Till then, have a great time playing. We'll see you in the tournament rooms. Bye-bye.
Guilds of Ravnica Spotlight, the Golgari Swarm, and Undergrowth. Yes, something terrible is coming. But the Golgari will do what we always do. Endure. Life. Death. The cycle continues no matter what the Overworlders do. They fear death. We use it. New Undergrowth abilities care about the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Here's Moodmark Painter. It turns your dead into a powerful strike for one of your creatures. But each Undergrowth ability is different, so read them carefully. No matter what each Undergrowth ability does, they all benefit from a well-stocked graveyard. So embrace the sending of creatures to their death in combat. Embrace discarding cards. Embrace putting cards from your library into your graveyard. Embrace the cycle. Embrace our new queen and the Golgari as we ascend, even from below.
I'm Reset Smith. I'm 4 years old. I enjoy jetpack racing, human boxing, and early Tate brothers. My ideal date would be with a female human who is at least 4 feet shorter than me and light enough for me to carry above my head and sprint for 100 yards. we could go to a nice appliance store and grab the spinning fans. Or maybe go stare at an eclipse while screaming at it. And that man was Eli Whitney. Then we could retire back to my place and play 100 games of video pong. Or simply get to know one another by dragging each other around my living room with a large magnet. I'm talking. My favorite movie is The Apple Dumpling Gang, Conway. I have a real sweet tooth.